Welcome. We are back with possibly the final stream for Crash 2. Last week we beat the game. We obliterated Cortex. We absolutely fucking killed him in space. And I believe we're at 70 something for our save file. So in theory, it's 76. Greasy. In theory, in big booty butt theory, we should be able to 100%. All we have is 24% of the game left. I believe I have all the colored gems now. I'm going to double check here. And we have all the colored gems. So all that's left to do is just go through every level of the game that we haven't gotten all the crates in yet. No, we can't go down anymore, Crash. You're a lie. Now, let's see. We haven't gotten all the box gems here. In we go. Now, some levels we're going to have to come back to in other ways. Like, some of them will have the secret paths and such, and there's just not much I can do outside of that. Some of them are just going to be, oh, we just got to go back through and collect all the crates. And it'll be a fun time, or at least I'm going to have a fun time. In fact, hang on, give me 1 second. I'm going to turn my game volume up. I don't know why it's so quiet. This game's music and everything is too good to not listen to. Yep. Be careful here, because ice is slippery. Now, I said that we might do the retro achievements. I don't know how many of them will actually do. Oh. That one blew up on me. I don't know how many of them we'll do, if I'll try and go for all of them tonight, or if I'll save those to just do casually in my own time. But I at least want to see if I can get a handful of them knocked out. But for now, I'm focusing, hyper laser focused on trying to complete every level. Now, that does mean coming back to some levels that I struggled on to complete all the way. You know, I don't remember which one it was specifically, but whichever ice level had the secret path that completely fucked me over and that I died so many times on. Hopefully there isn't a no death route on this level. I don't remember if there is, and if so, I guess that just means we gotta restart it. And I was right at the checkpoint too. Bonk. That's where the red gem was, and we got it already. Just want to play it safe with some of them. Okay, no, there isn't a death route, but there is this bonus route. Was this the bonus route I struggled on? I don't think so. The one I struggled on had like all the nitros to jump over. And I'm not seeing that here. Just some regular crates. I'm gonna go ahead and collect as many Wumpas as I can, because since we're going for full completion, I imagine we're gonna be dying quite a few times, and I don't remember how many lives I have in total. I only have 12 on me right now. I remember way earlier in the game, we got up to like 40 something lives. I was like really cranking them out, as the kids say. But I died a lot on the later stages because, funny thing, this game gets kind of hard later on. Yep. Belly flop. Oh, I want it to flop down in there. And there's this. Now, this could easily, like I said, be one of those levels where I need the secret path to do anything on. And part of me wonders if there's like a secret. I don't think I'm supposed to be back in here. I'm glad I didn't soft lock myself or anything. Is there anything back here? Part of me wonders if there's supposed to be something up there for me to get at, but I don't think so. Because when I last tried that, like, there's this. These are the two secret crates that I missed when I last did this level. So part of me really wonders. Is there anything up here? I don't know. If it turns out that I needed a secret path or something for this level, then whoop-de-doo, then I just come back later. I'm not that worried about it. Because watch, it's gonna say like 2 gem. Yeah, 2. And I just can't open them. I just can't access them right now. So we'll have to come back. Unless I'm like extra stupid and there's a secret switch somewhere in that level. But I don't want the stream to just be me repeatedly throwing myself into the same level over and over. Hang 8. This one does not have a color gem, but it has a secondary gem, which I think means there's a secret path to this one. I think I can just bypass that whole platform. Yep, because I'm cool. I do fucking love this stage's music. I love this theme of levels in Crash 2 with this music. It's great. Oh, this is what it is. It's a time thing to get the gym here. I don't know if it's to finish the level or what. Last time there was a time challenge thing, it was to finish this level, but I'd rather get all the crates first and then come back and do that time challenge if I can. Actually, now we might as well run and see. Oh, wait. Is this the time challenge? I don't remember. I don't think this is the time challenge. Oh, we failed the time challenge. We might as well, after we do this blue gem path, we might as well then do the bonus path. Assuming this doesn't take me to a secret part of a level. It's one of those things with the older games, and they're like more unhelpful instructions. Just randomly throwing a timer up on stream and being like, figure it out from here, doofus. Oh boy. Yep. I am very happy. Now, I think there's a switch up ahead here that I press. And then I gotta make my way back. Yep. Then I gotta carefully come back. There we go. Gotta be careful. Challenge failed. No. I'm not that worried. The hoverboard. I get to talk more about the hoverboard levels and stuff since we're coming back and doing them. I genuinely really love the hoverboard. Not just for the music. The music is great. But for the feel of the hoverboard. It feels so good to control. Alright, so it takes us back here. I'm going to go ahead and make my way backwards. Carefully. Go get that bonus platform. There it is. I don't know if these count towards the levels crates. They didn't back in Crash 1. You know, we're working with a whole new set of directions here. Let's just let that explode. Bam. I don't think there's anything up there. I'm gonna hope not. Let me check. Anything? I don't see anything. I'm gonna hope not. I missed some Wumpas, it's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna take this Saturday a little chill. We're gonna take it nice and chill and just play Crash tonight. Monday we'll be back to playing more Pokemon, and then who knows what we're doing next Friday. Maybe I'll be the smart streamer next Friday. Or this upcoming Friday, and play Marvel Rivals like I should have yesterday, admittedly. But I was already, if you were there last night, I was already kind of feeling about streaming. I wasn't about to go play a game that can make me feel very Love Marvel Rivals, but just sometimes that game, sometimes that game just doesn't gel with me. And in my head, I was like, well, movie games, I'll be able to gel with that no matter what. But not quite. Should have gone with my initial gut feeling of just not doing a stream, but hey, I'm feeling good tonight. All right, so we got that one. So the other gem presumably is for doing that time trial quickly. Movie games do tend to suck. They do sometimes, but then I remember how I felt when I played Open Season. That game is unironically a banger. So like, I don't know. What's Meet the Robinsons' excuse? I'm just gonna drink water. All right, back into Hang 8 because we gotta do that time challenge for the other gym. So might as well just knock it out while we're here. I also, this is gonna sound like the most insane fucking comparison. I slept on it some and I realized fucking Meet the Robinsons is just slightly watered down Ocarina of Time, and maybe that's why I didn't gel with it, because I already just kind of am ambivalent towards Ocarina of Time. I don't dislike it, I've just never jived with the older 3D Zeldas as much. Bold claim explained further. Stuff like how you enter a first-person aiming mode with your items, you collect different items, you progress by talking to NPCs to unlock items, unlock gates. The big thing that I kind of thought that made me think of it, and this is like an insane person claim, I'm aware, but it was the whole like control scheme of you run towards ledges to grab stuff and he automatically climbs up ledges and stuff. Like, I don't know, something about that really made me feel like Ocarina of Time just described a lot of games. So I can't put into words fully. Here, you know what? Meet the Robinsons to me feels like Ocarina of Time, but without the sword. Just something about it. Again, granted, I haven't played a lot of Ocarina of Time because it just doesn't gel with me as much as the other Zeldas. So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind if I ever say a gaming opinion that you don't quite agree with. Remember, I'm one of those guys that isn't huge on Ocarina of Time. This is not me saying Meet the Robinsons is as good as Ocarina of Time or anything. Let's see, so we can't do Snow Go yet because we can't find the switch in that level. So let's do Crash Dash. I'm not saying Meet the Robinsons is as good as Ocarina of Time or anything. It just, for some reason, after sleeping on it, I kind of thought, like, weirdly, they give, like, a same vibe to me. Oh, I lose Aku here. That's kind of lame. Oh, that's why. It wouldn't really work to give it to me here. All right, let's just focus on breaking all the crates. Maybe someday, similar to Hollow Knight, I'll go through and play Ocarina of Time for stream. And just like Hollow Knight, maybe it'll click with me better then and there. I really just went and did that shit twice. It is a good thing I'm not going for the time trial. God damn. I have to remember how these levels are laid out because I haven't touched them in a while. These were all from the first, like, Crash stream. So I have to relearn everything. It is gonna feel weird coming back and doing these early levels after, you know, just beating the game last stream, just to come back to collect everything that we need. I can speed up a little here. Whoa. Bonus stage. Hup. All right. Don't worry, I think that's the only bold claim that I have coming off of the movie game stream, just that one. Oh god, these fucking jumps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's because I don't have any other option but to jump on them. Oh, god damn it. I hope that doesn't count as failing the get through the whole stage without dying challenge, because I don't think it should, because it's a bonus. No. I have to go silent there and count because you have to jump on them 10 fucking times, and it's like, if it was just like 3 times something, then I could keep my train of thought, but I have to focus and make sure I count up because it's like, I don't want to die. Hey, welcome, cool gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are, as the stream says, going through and we're completing Crash 2. 9, 10. And as I keep showing, I do not have enough brain power to talk heavily and jump 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like an idiot when I have to sit there and count them, but I have to because my brain can't split enough to count up to make sure, okay, are you hitting it 10 times so you don't die and still like be able to conversate fully? It's asking too much of me. Okay. I'm like 80% sure that the boulder hitting the crates does not count for me breaking them. So I have to go out my way to make sure I hit all of them. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm not worried about getting the achievement that's, hey, break all the boxes without dying. It's very likely that any achievement collecting will be in my own time because some of these are going to be a little more tedious than others. For good reason. I think that's why I really do like Retro Achievements, is it adds that little extra bit of challenge to some older games that could use just a wee bit more of a challenge. Was that all of them? I believe that was all the crates. Yes, it was. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's the same reason why I find stuff like Archipelago pretty intriguing to do. Get a big drink. Y'all heard of Archipelago? The like game thing? Pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm currently doing one with a couple of friends where I'm playing Super Mario World. And it's funny on there because with Super Mario World, all the abilities that are locked, all the things that are locked out for you are like your main abilities. The cross-game randomizer, yes, it's fun. It adds a new twist on playing something like Super Mario World is a game I've beaten a couple of times because, you know, it's Super Mario World. It's a good time. But I keep getting to these points where it's like I'm stuck. Oh, I didn't mean to go up again. I'm stuck because it's like, well, the game needs me to spin jump here because it expects Mario to be able to spin jump and destroy these blocks, but no one in my archipelago has found the spin jump for me, so I'm fucked. And it's funny in that sense, is all I'm saying. Like, I've had to pause and wait on my friends to go play through their games to get their stuff. Because it's like, well, I'm in the Forest of Illusion and I literally can't escape because I do not have the spin jump. Like, it's just a fun way to do it. I wanted to do Super Mario 64, but that requires you to like recompile the PC port, and I do not have the brain power to figure out what it's asking of me. Like, I know I make jokes about me being stupid and, oh, I can't figure this out, but there are some times where I actually do. I do know what I'm doing when it comes to computery stuff, and I'm quite capable. When it comes to the Mario 64 PC port, I am not capable. They're asking me to run Linux-style commands on Windows to compile from GitHub, and that's where my brain kind of, it is in your name to be stupid. It is sometimes. It's funny because then there are some times where I do show genuine smarticaliness. you know, and that it works for the bit. Like there. I used my brain and I didn't fucking die. I'm gonna wait for that platform to reset. Yep. Like, I'm not always just hurdy-dur. Like, when it comes to computers and setting stuff up, I'm like relatively well versed in that. Probably helps that my dad has been working with computers for basically as long as my stupid chud gamer brain can remember. So a lot of it's kind of rubbed off onto me with me helping here and there. But the moment you're asking me to run a GitHub repo command, it's like, okay, Linux is not my strong suit, even though I absolutely have considered jumping ship over to there. Every day when Windows 11 does something new and stupid, a little bit, I get a little bit closer to just saying fuck this and jumping over. But I also worry about the effort it would take in fully jumping ship and setting up over there. It's like, do I want to go through all that? Ooh. Ooh. You made a cool sound play. And I died because I got distracted trying to recognize what that sound was. What the fuck? What is any of this? Alright, you don't have to redo. I'm trying to watch in the tiny player. You know, the tiny Shrek TV. Ooh. Ah! You made a loud sound. Don't do that, please. Is there a checkpoint here? I think there's a checkpoint way over there. What did you put on? You put on something GameCube. Is the Smash Melee like GameCube intro? That's why it's good distro since it's mostly free. Extra effort is needed if you want more apps or features. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say I worry about having to set up extra stuff. Is the worry about like, is my editing software going to work? Is OBS going to work well? You know, all that stuff. Where it probably will. I'm trying to tell what the hell you just put on the little Shrek TV. It's something Smash Melee, but like everything looks kind of weird. Oh, what the? What? Was that the whole thing? You ever heard of Super Smash Bros. Melee Akania build? No. Was that beeping from the video or from my computer attempting to self-destruct? I landed on that. But no, I've never heard of a Kanya build. It looks kind of neat. Not sure what to quite make of it. Is Ganondorf? Is he just Captain Falcon but slow? I can't tell. This is the issue with the media share. Since it's on the tiny Shrek TV, I can't fully take in what you're sending me to look at. Okay, so these platforms, oh, they're timed differently to each other. Oh, I was supposed to, holy shit, wait. Oh, I'm distracted because this, hang on, this looks sick as fuck. Hold up, his writing is fire. Let's look at this. Because now you got me interested. But I'm worried that it's going to cut off the trailer depending on how long this trailer is. Holy shit, his writing is fire. We got King Dedede in here. Look at him go. King Dedede isn't one of my favorite characters in Smash, but I am more of a heavy player in general. Like, I love my heavyweight characters. About 7.5 minutes total. It is not going to play the whole thing because I'm pretty sure it's capped at either 5 or 6 minutes. It's one of those two. So we're not gonna get the whole thing, but holy shit, I might have to look into this at some point. Same vein of how I gotta look into playing Smash Remix on stream sometime, but I don't know how well that's gonna go live. First part was a GameCube themed stage. Ah! New trophies are available in the gallery. It's low, 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 and la, la, la. What I really need to look into playing sometime for stream is, you know, are those big Smash Bros. Brawl mods? Because, look, I understand Melee is like the big, everyone loves it game, but I grew up with Brawl. I got that nostalgia for Brawl, and stuff like Project Plus, Project M will always fascinate me. Yo, wait, that wolf? Or was that just a skin for Fox? If it's just Diddy Kong? Yet the hacks and stuff people are able to do with Smash Bros. Fascinates me. Like, Charizard 2, okay. Okay. I see Lucas. They're just casually revealing characters. Maybe these are characters that already exist in the mod, but since I've never heard of this mod, it's just really, what the fuck is Falco? What are you doing? It's Fox. That's not that. Oh, it's a stage from Smash 64. That's why it's a big deal. This is neat, though it is going to cut off, I think. Or maybe we'll play the whole thing. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, all past stages are now available. That is cool. Hi-ho, I give you Saturn Valley. I'll queue up some more of the trailers if you're interested. Don't do that, because I don't want this whole stream. I am not... Oh. And it did cut off. Only do that... I don't think you should do that just because I want to turn this into a reaction stream. This is a I Play Crash stream. And also, I feel like... Look, my PNG tuber... It's a lot of things. It's charming. It's neat. I love how it looks. It is not good for reaction type stuff. Like, I could be making any number of faces and you're never gonna know. My PNG tuber is just not built for that kind of content. Fair? Yeah, it does look neat. And as I was saying, I should definitely plan a future stream to just be me checking out. Oh, fuck! Ooh. Ooh. Focus! No, goddamn it. Distraction. I should set aside a future stream, maybe even this Friday stream, to just be me checking out the different Smash mods that are out there. And ROM hacks. I fucking saw one, kinda off topic, but you know, same general idea. I saw one for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that adds fucking Mecha Sonic as a unique character with his own moveset and everything. And it's all inspired from Super Mario Bros. Z. And I watched the trailer and I'm like, fuck, I wish I knew how to mod my Switch or something to do this. But I don't. I'm a big, stupid, smelly chud. Death. And like, it's fascinating. The reason why that specifically is fascinating. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I need to go do the death route. Fuck, we gotta restart the level. I fucked up because I was distracted. The main reason why it fascinates me, the big reason, is like it took years. It took years for people to mod Smash Bros. Brawl to add brand new characters. And like, I get it. Smash Ultimate is almost a decade old now, which is, God, I don't feel great letting that sentence leave my lips, but it's true. Smash Ultimate was like 2018, right? It's almost a decade old. I don't like that fact. Time isn't real. Time is fake. I hate time. God. I know it's like an old game now. We're probably getting around to that same time frame from, you know, how long it was between Brawl and custom characters being in Brawl. But, like, it doesn't feel right, you know? Something about it just doesn't feel wrong. Doesn't feel right. God, it's so wrong that I can't put sentences together. No, I cannot blame the passage of time on my inability to use the English language. That's just something that comes naturally to me. It fucked me up. I was talking with some... So here's where we're going to get some fun discussion here. I was talking with some friends earlier about a hypothetical future TF2 update. You know, I'm one of those players... Oh... You sent a big message that I'll read quick. Got any build is kind of like Smash Remix, but for Melee, distinctly those that mostly had stuff that would have been in Melee had not been rushed. Stuff like King Dedede and Wolf having been popular on Ye Olde Pole and Sprout Tower having been a scrap stage. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I will always love ROM hacks and mods for games that add things that were scrapped. Like, it's cool. It's like peering into an alternate world where it got to happen, you know? Anyways, finishing sentence because I want to stay at least somewhat on topic. Talking with friends about a potential TF2 update in the future, because not off topic, but slight tangent here. Apparently, the TF2 queue system was tweaked the other day. Like, apparently they had some back-end issues that they were wanting to iron out, and in the process they made the TF2 like casual queues way faster. People were timing it, and like now you can get in like no more than 10 seconds, which is insane. And then that led to me and my friends talking about like, what if they're prepping for, realistically, the most realistic thing here is that they're probably prepping for the MVM update. You know, they want to improve the load times and everything. They want to improve queue times because MVM is something you have to pay for. They don't want that being a mess, so they want that to be top priority. So it makes sense. But then I brought the idea of, okay, I'm one of the more hopium filled TF2 players where there is that small nugget that sits in my soul, hoping that we will someday get a real TF2 update. I have made peace with the idea that we're probably not going to. Like, I truly have, and fuck, I didn't even need to do this. That was the secret gem that I've already collected. I just gotta beat the stage getting all the crates. I'm stupid. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and save and then I'll jump back in and do it. I'm one of those copium TF2 players that's like, maybe we'll get a new update. And by new update, I mean with like new stuff in it, you know? Like, ideally new weapons. And that just led to me and my friends kind of talking about what we would like to see in... Not necessarily, the way they were talking is like, oh, this would be the final TF2 update, and one of them even brought up a name for it called the Heavy Hearted Update, which that is an adorable name, but I wouldn't want to call it that because I have attachment issues and I wouldn't want it to be the final update. And a really interesting idea that one of my friends bring up, I'm not going to name names because it's definitely one of those ideas that a lot of the player base would disagree with, and I ain't about to throw friends under the bus, so I'm just going to say, you know, it's an interesting idea I agree with. So if you have any disagreements with this, aim it at me. They proposed, if we got another big update, cutting maps from casual. Cutting the older, maybe not even older, but cutting the maps that like no one plays. You know, they suggested like cut some of the least played King of the Hill maps. This is one that I agree with on a personal level, but I know for a fact so much of the TF2 community would be up in arms about. Cut 5CP in general. You know, just keep attack, defend, and King of the Hill. I'm completely okay with that because I have voiced my dislike for 5CP. I've been very vocal about the fact I am not a fan of control points. It is like hands down my least favorite of the core game modes in TF2. And I would be completely okay with scrapping it. Just cutting it from the map pool. But I know for a fact so many core TF2 players will be like, oh, but no, it's an essential game mode. It's like, is it? Play King of the Hill. Just play King of the Hill. It's faster, it's more fun, it's more enjoyable. There's my stance on that. But they were just talking about how the map pool is so big. No one ever plays on all of these maps. It takes up space. Like, they could easily... You put on another Smash Brothers thing that I can't quite tell, and... Oh, it's Luigi's Mansion. Luigi house, but it mansion. No! Okay, well, I gotta kill myself now. Because I missed those crates. Arrgh! Kill me. The media shit's a little loud, so I gotta talk over Luigi house, but it mansion. Okay, how the fuck do I make that jump? Like that? Damn, that is a crazy ass jump. But it's why I love the slide jump. Crash 2 slide jump. I love you. I love you, baby girl. Yep. Anyways, they were just talking about how they would ideally want the update to first and foremost cut a lot of maps from the pool. And it's like, I kind of agree. There's just a lot of maps no one ever plays. It would free up so much space. Not delete them from the game completely, obviously, but like to cut down on the file size of TF2. Get rid. We don't need all of them. Oh, I can't do all of this. I can't get all the crates on this level. I'm gonna have to see how I get all of them. Probably a secret path somewhere. Probably, because there wasn't a green switch to just break all of them. Okay, I gotta turn it down slightly. It's a little loud, and I'm trying to speak. All right, bear it. This is where we have to lock in a bit, because I gotta be able to break all the crates while riding the bear. Getting a drink of water. Oh, here. Wait. If we're playing stuff. If we're playing stuff on the media share. There we go. But yeah, my point is, genuinely potential future video that I might work on sooner rather than later while the idea is fresh in my mind. Conceptualizing my own TF2 update. I think it'd be a fun one. I would talk about... Oh, fuck. I gotta die because I missed that. Hang on. Wait. No. I don't know if I do much for, like, weapon concepts, because I say I want new weapons in the game, but it's not like there are any specific niches or anything that I want. The main video would probably talk about, like, what maps would I cut in this hypothetical? You know, what workshop submissions would I add? What balance changes would I make? Right off the top of my head, not even buff the Thompson, fucking rework the Thompson completely. Rework that shit. Just start from scratch. Just maybe that's where most of my creative writing would come in for that video, would be, here's my take on a complete rework for the Thompson, on what it could do, what role it could fill, you know, type shit. Buff the Bison. I genuinely think the Bison needs a buff. I know some people say that it doesn't. I see a lot of people, like, ironically go, oh no, the Bison's great. It's like, I love the Bison. I love how it looks. I love the idea of a laser gun. I wish it was better. There we go. Got all those crates. Okay, we got the checkpoints, so we don't have to start from one completely. Yeah, this level is kind of why I'm probably not going to do achievement hunting live, because one of the achievements is to get all the crates in the level without dying. So there's no way in hell I'm getting through all that without dying. What are some other TF2? What are some other balance changes I would specifically want to make? Like, Valve sits me down and is like, hey, fucker, you're in charge of deciding the balance changes for the next TF2 update. Are we still debating about Sniper being overpowered in the big year of 2026? Is that still a debate that happens? I don't look at Reddit, and obviously I don't look at Twitter, so it's not like I can see there. I know that was a heavy debate, like not even that terribly long ago. Sniper is overpowered. I don't think he's like terribly overpowered, but I do think a slight tweak to something like, I don't know, like charge up time maybe, just to make it feel a little more fair on. So like, how do I want to word this? The reason why I don't think Sniper's overpowered, I just don't think he's fun to combat, is the lack of interaction on your end, you know? Like, just something about like the fact that the most interaction you have up against a Sniper main is you get shot, you die, and so you think, okay, next life I just won't go that path, but then it's the main route. It's like, well, I guess I just gotta try and juke him out best I can, or maybe hope that my bullet spread will be able to knock his aim off just a little bit. Or the evil option of, well, I guess I'll just go Sniper and shoot him. It's like, that's not fun. None of that is fun. Other classes, it's like, oh, if I encounter a soldier, you know, I have to keep in mind, like, how fast his rockets are going. I have to watch. Is he good at shotgun aim? Does he have a market gardener? Is he using a banner? So can I worry about not having to deal with shotgun? Is he using the direct hit? Like, there's so many factors when fighting other classes that make it so interesting and forces you to kind of think on the fly about what to do. But versus Sniper, there's not nearly as many interesting interactions with him. And it's genuinely, I don't think it's a case of he is overpowered. I don't think that's the case. I don't know how you would go about it. I just think if we were to get a new update, that maybe is something they could work on. Maybe it's just a symptom of having a Sniper class in general, because that's also how I kind of feel about something like, you know, the snipers in Marvel Rivals. The Sniper characters you got there also kind of have the same vibe, you know, Black Widow, Hawkeye, you know, where it's not quite as fun. But I think something with Marvel Rivals that works in its favor is because of how interesting every character, there are so many more characters and so many more options than what you do have in something like TF2. So there is a lot more chance for you to just do something interesting with that. But TF2, you're kind of limited by your 9 classes and their unlockables, which, yes, there is a lot there to work with. There is a lot, but not enough to really change up the core, how do I approach Sniper gameplay, you know? Like, it's like how Sniper has the Razorback to change fundamentally at his core how he interacts with Spy. And you know what? That works. That's great. Good for him. But it's not like there's a weapon you can really equip for any of the classes that fundamentally makes Sniper, you know, easier to deal with. Only thing off the top of my head is stuff like Fist of Steel, I guess. But even then, that's kind of a stretch to say that it's a counter to Sniper. And even then, it's not an interesting counter where you really have to think, oh, what am I going to do? The only interesting thing that comes with Fist of Steel is that you can no longer just walk into the Demo Knight. You know, you can't just fight Demo Knight as easily, I guess. That's the only interesting thing that comes about with using Fists of Steel. I'm just kind of ranting and raving. For any of my TF2 viewers, anyone watching now, or I don't know, fucking leave a comment on the VOD when this is done or whatever. You know, like what any specific suggestions or ideas you would have. You know, Valve sits you down, is like, hey, fucker, you're come up with some balance changes, come up with something cool. You know, any ideas from y'all? Hell, maybe I'll put out like a community post or something if I go through with making this video. Put out a community post to be like, hey, I'm gonna do this video. What are some ideas you got? Could probably hit up a couple the few TF tubers I know and be like, hey, you wanna cameo in this or something? See if I can pull a little bit of star power. More contractor. Okay, that would be a big one for me to talk in the video. That's something I would really. I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's something I've thought about before. I don't know what exactly it would be. I think the contractor is weird because I think it would mostly benefit something like new players. Like if you set up, oh, let's have some contractors for each and every class in the game. It can work as kind of like a pseudo tutorial for new players to kind of go through and try every class and try and do as much as they can as every class. I think that'd be neat, but I think it'd be a little tricky. Maybe if there was some kind of... Okay, so don't hate me for this. I'm gonna pull more Marvel Rivals comparison here because I think this could be a good idea. Marvel Rivals has a thing with its oh, fuck off. I guess we'll come back if I need to get the gym here. Marvel Rivals has a thing where it has weekly missions, you know, and daily missions where it kind of challenges you. Hey, do this as this character, or deal this much damage as a DPS character, just in general. I think maybe something like I don't know if it'd be weekly, monthly, when you would want to change it, seasonal, maybe. Some kind of like just every once in a while challenge where it's like, hey, you complete this, you do this, and you get a reward. The reward, you'd have to be careful with what you reward in something like a, you know, like timed contractor challenge, is because you can't make it tradable. You cannot make it be something super valuable, otherwise people are just gonna like only do contracts and whatever. I think how the Jungle Inferno contract did it with the tickets that let you trade in for some interesting new war paints and little goodies here and there was a good idea. I do think maybe a seasonal one would work, you know, maybe something like a seasonal, like along with the summer update, we would get the summer contractor, and if you complete it in whatever time frame, then you come back and it's like, boom, you get some cool new war paints. Also, I'm going to turn the music back on since the media share has gone quiet. Oh, that is an amazing frame for Crash to be paused on. I do just think more contractor in general would be a really fun thing. It would give... You'd have to have this balancing act of... You want it to be accessible to new players and old players, because, like, I've been playing the game for damn near a decade now. Why should I give a shit about contractors other than, well, it's just a made-up objective for me to do, you know? You gotta make some cool incentive, because if the incentive's not really there... I'm seeing it from my own perspective of, like, if they announced new contractors and, like, the reward is some shit like just... I don't even know what would be a disappointing reward, but, like, if it's not a neat reward, then it's gonna be like, well, why would I even bother with this when I could just give myself my own challenges? And I do give myself my own challenges, you know? I've done shit like, hey, can I speedrun getting a kill with every soldier weapon? Like, I don't need Valve to come in and give me challenges. I can come up with some. I'll read your chat message in a second. Whoop. You can use tickets for untradeable cosmetic. There we go. Yeah, there. Something like that would probably work pretty damn well, I imagine. It'd be a good incentive. If it's untradeable, it makes it feel unique. I feel like they'd really have to make like a big pool of cosmetics and everything, you know, really make it feel worth it. But also to play devil's advocate here in this hypothetical, because of the workshop and how many items get in, I don't know if it would really matter too much if there were... Whoa! Oh, I got the glitch that happens if you land on the box as it's like bouncing up from Nitro. That's cool. I don't know if it would really, if anyone would really give a damn if they said, oh, hey, you can get a new hat or something from this, from doing the contractor. It's like, why would I bother with that if it's like a hat I already have, or a hat that looks similar to something else? TF2's workshop and all the workshop submissions that are in the game are so wide and varied, you really have to do something. what I think could maybe be interesting, obviously not Australians, because, you know, you still want Australians to be like the thing that you play in VM for, duh. But some kind of similar, really unique weapon cosmetic that is unique to only these contractors could be neat. I remember seeing a concept a very, very long time ago someone made for New Zealand weapons, which are more silvery. I wouldn't be against that. I don't know, again, how you just make it interesting and not just Australium too. You know, that's not my job to quite figure out. But I don't know, something along those lines could be neat. Maybe if they add in how there's bot killers, maybe there could be... You know what? Wait. Okay, Brain. This is taking another Marvel Rivals idea. Marvel Rivals, and I guess CS has had this for a while, has had like customizable little cosmetics for weapons. Maybe in this new contractor, there's like little doodads and flares you can put on your weapons, similar to the bot killer head. I don't know what those specific decorations could be, but it could be nifty little doodads and stuff, and it could be from a big pool, so it incentivizes you to keep doing all the contracts and coming back. There you go. I know I would kill for some of that, like, let me get a drink here. There was, fuck, I'm thinking of it. I saw a workshop submission of it. I'm gonna pull up Steam right now, live. Sorry guys, hang on. There was a workshop submission that I saw that was really cool that basically conceptualized a bunch of like little doodads, little cosmetic things that you can just put on your weapons. Similar to something like how Counter-Strike does it. And it's like, that's neat. But where would you really do something like that? Well, in this, if I can find it. It was named weird. It was like weapon decor or something. And I don't know if I want to sit here and just scroll through the workshop a whole bunch. Can I see items that my favorites? Have I favorited many? I've not favorited very many items. Friends' favorites. Maybe some of my friends have favorited them, and I can find them through that. Oh, here. Okay, this isn't what I was thinking of, but there's one where it's neon lights that you can put around your weapon, similar to like Festive. Here we go, weapon attachments and weapon accessories. Stuff like a little flashlight that you can stick on the bottom of the gun, and this one, it's like dog tags, and it's like it increases the amount of dog tags every few kills, or laser sights, or like more goofier ones like... it's a bunch of cool ideas for just little small decorational bits that can work on weapons. And it's like, okay, let's do a contractor. You get the reward, and oh, boom, you have a flashlight that you can put on the bottom of your shotgun and make it look cooler. Or like a silencer on the end of your gun or something. It wouldn't actually function, because that would be bullshit, but like just little cosmetic things that you can just put on to customize your gun even further than just a war paint. Because I think that would just be interesting, because it's like, I could make my Nutcracker Tomislav look way more unique than my friend who also has a Nutcracker Tomislav, aside from just putting a Festivizer or a bot killer on it, you know? You know, maybe mine has a flashlight and a little bandolier on it, and like something cute, or maybe my friend is a little more goofy and his has like a disco ball hanging from a neon light strapped to the side. I think we are far past the point of any kind of discussion of art style breaking stuff in TF2. I don't care. All right, I just don't care anymore. I'd rather it just be fun and unique and give me the option. If we're playing music. I don't know what this music is, but it's kind of hype. Bug Fables, a game that I gotta get around to eventually. That's gonna be one of those games I don't play on stream. That's just gonna be one I play casually for me to play someday. I should probably actually beat Paper Mario before I play something like that, though, admittedly. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I do think that might be the next video I work on, just because I have a lot of thoughts and ideas for what they could do. Valve, listen to me. White guy with glasses on the internet. God damn it, I missed a crate, so I gotta blow up and die so we can go back and get another. Another random idea that is not mine. I'm not the first guy to come up with this, but in lieu of all this talk about cosmetics and like unique customizable stuff, Valve, why isn't there an option to turn off all like cosmetics in the game client side? Like, I know there are mod packs and stuff. God damn it, I hit those 2 crates first time perfectly. Like give players the option. You know? It's the option. I don't hate a lot of cosmetics, but so many people complain about cosmetics. Like, here, turn it off then. Shut up. Give it layers. Give it to be like you can just keep hats and medals, or just turn everything off and make everything look stock and vanilla. There you go. On the topic of, I want to say this because I keep missing those crates. I have maybe not a hot take, but like a little insightful little thingy I want to say on the topic of new weapons in TF2. I've seen a number of people and a number of posts where people say they couldn't add a new weapon to TF2 because they'd have to heavily rebalance it, or, you know, they'd have to keep an eye on the balancing and do a lot of testing and all that. I'm going to check something right now before I make this bold claim, but I'm pretty sure, I think I'm right on this. But I believe when the Dragon's Fury came out, everyone fucking complained that it was horribly broken, horribly overpowered, all that stuff. And no, it wasn't. Not horribly overpowered. It was that there were a billion pyros using it because it was fucking Jungle Inferno. So everyone was using it, so it just felt overpowered. I'm gonna check the update history. Let's see. Added Dragon Fury to the game. That's a fix to fix a bug with that. Removed upgrades for MVM. Fixed a bug. Fixed a bug. Fixed a bug. Let's see. They did. Here we go. A few months later, they gave it a nerf of reducing the fireball by a bit. Fixed more bugs. And that's it. That's the only change they made. You know? It was actually really underpowered when it came out. I'm looking on this as a right now. I don't think the Dragon Fury is horrible. There are some people that I know that hate the Dragon Fury and still think that it is obnoxious. I think it's fine. It's no worse than something like the Backburner. But literally, it took months for any kind of a change, and all it was the fireball was made 25% smaller, and the bonus damage against burning target requires the center to make contact. That was it. That was it. People make a big deal about how, oh, if they did a new weapon nowadays, Valve would have to put so much effort into rebalancing it so much. No, they wouldn't. They can make new weapons and not have to do so much with them. And also counterpoint, so the fuck what? In this hypothetical universe where we get a new weapon, clearly Valve's willing to put in the effort to put a new weapon. They're gonna put in the effort to rebalance it. And then it's like some people say, oh, well, they're not gonna do it because they only let the community add stuff now. And look at all the workshop stuff. And it's like, maybe the community can come up with something good, you know? In this hype, I'm gonna turn the music back on. Maybe we can live, oh, stop talking about Letty. Okay, I'm gonna finish my tirade first. I'm gonna finish my thought on it. Maybe, just maybe, the community can do something good, make a weapon, and Valve can put their faith in it. I think the community has proven between stuff like all the V-script shenanigans versus Saxton Hale, TF2 Classified, which was TF2 Classic, Open Fortress, all these things. If you put the right people behind it, they can be trusted with making new weapons. All right. And I think so much of the community is so blinded by fear of shit like invasion update happening again that they're not willing to give it a try, to give it a chance, to allow themselves to have that hope and idea that maybe we could get something new in the game. I'm not saying we need something new. I think I'm in a state of the game. The game is in such a state that we just need a few balance changes here and there and some cleaning up, and it could just stay like this forever. But I would like new weapons. It would be neat. It'd be cool. And I'm tired, Joker, I'm tired of pretending it wouldn't be. Anyways, here's my chud son. Oh boy, we are getting scarily close to that Ladybus stream because I've beaten how many gyms? 5? And we're about to suplex Winona at the start of next stream because I grinded out all the Pokemon I want to use. Slugma now has some good moves on him. He has fire, he has poison type, he's a good level. I'll probably grind him out a little bit more to be safe. Everyone's prepped and ready to go that I think I could, if I wanted to, just go and beat Winona right now. Obviously I'm not, you know, it's Saturday, it's not Monday or Tuesday. But that just means that if at our current rate, I'm opening up a calendar to double check to look at dates. We do Winona, 7th gym, 8th gym, and hopefully blitz through whatever the Elite Four and all the last of the game. We should be set for the 27th to be the Ladybus shiny hunting stream, where I'll hopefully not only start earlier than usual, like I may even start in the afternoon or something. That would be kind of scary, maybe. But go super long to hopefully find that shiny Ladybus. Now, of course, I keep saying it, it's going to be really fucking funny if I hype up this stream so much and then the entire solar system fucking aligns, my laptop is struck by lightning, I mean my Game Boy Advance struck by lightning, whatever, and I find a shiny Ladybus in like 30 minutes. I'm still unsure of what's going to happen if I do that, if that happens. It's not going to happen, but maybe. Speaking of the Pokemon Emerald playthrough, how's the off-screen grind going? Well, I just said it was going good. I should have taken a picture so I could know exactly, but I've gotten everyone leveled up some. I've not caught anyone new. I just grinded and leveled people up. Potemkin is getting close. I think he's like, I think I got him up to like level 28 or something. He's like 28 to 30. He's doing good there. Slugma I got up good. I don't remember the exact numbers. Admittedly, when I grinded out, I turned on turbo mode. I hopped into a call with some friends, and I just kind of vibed and shut my brain off and just kind of fought a bunch of random scattered trainers and random wild Pokemon until everyone was up at a good number, and I was like, okay, I'm tired of doing this. My head hurts. I did it for like 2 hours. No, not that. That's a little over. It was like an hour of grinding on turbo mode. It doesn't sound like a lot, but considering turbo mode is currently set to like 10 times game speed, you know, I effectively did, maybe not exactly, but effectively like hours and hours of grinding. The off-screen grind's going good. I'm competent. I'm confident in my ability to beat the next gym and hopefully blitz through the last of them within the next few streams. But we have talked to Letty in. I'm gonna get a drink of water while also accepting the thing so that Twitch doesn't yell at me. If I can find it. Where do I accept it? God damn it. Twitch did like a weird thing. I'm gonna drink of water while hang on. Twitch did a new thing where they like updated the stream manager or something, and now the buttons are laid out differently. I don't know where to accept. How do I accept that that you did the thing? How do I accept it? I just realized I haven't edit layout, add, quick actions, no, ads manager, reward request queue. Is that what I need? And if so, where do I put it? Is that the right thing? Okay, there we go. Complete all. Yeah, they moved everything around, and it's like, I hate this. And I can't put stuff on the side where I used to be able to. And it kind of sucks, but I just got to deal with it. Ugh. Grinding levels with no turbo and with no trainers left is just such a bore. It is such a slog. I think I've killed all the trainers in like the vicinity of the gym, and I even went and did the few trainers that I skipped over inside the gym. I don't remember if I hit both the crates there, so I'm gonna go ahead and die so I can come back. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be good to fight the gym. I don't even know where I was at before. I was on the TF2 update, you know, hysteria talk. It's not hysteria, it's gonna happen. I hold out hope. I am a hopeful little wizard. Maybe that'll be the... I talked to about a week ago during the stream about how I kind of want to slip into a schedule for videos where I do one big super hardcore edited one, and then I do like a smaller one in between, you know, kind of back and forth. And I feel like I could get away with making a TF2 update discussion video somewhat smaller, you know, in the 10-minute or less range. God, I'm missing all these. Thing is, unless I'm playing a ROM hack, I prefer to play my games on real hardware. I would love to play more of my games on the real hardware, but I don't really have the tools to do something like that. Like, I do have a capture card for HDMI games and such, but like, even then, it's a janky one that I need to fiddle with some more before I even use it again for like Switch streams, because I can't hear the Switch audio. There we go, hit both of them, goddamn. And I want to make sure I get that audio thing fixed so that I can hear the in-game audio before... God, no, and I hit the checkpoint. God damn it, I don't like these bear riding levels. I want to make sure I fix all the issues with the capture card before the eventual Tomodachi Life stream when the sequel comes out, because I'm playing that on stream and I need to be able to hear the in-game audio. Where the fuck? Maybe I should just switch gears and stop talking TF2 update. Maybe save some of this for the video, you know? Shit like that. Honestly, keeping on that topic, this is a little bit. I do want to see who I can hit up, because I know a couple of TF2 YouTubers. A couple, they're smaller, bigger than me. They're bigger than me, but God, no, this sounds like disingenuous, like industry talk. I am genuine friends with a couple of TF2 YouTubers, and I don't want to hit them up and see like, hey, you wanna talk about a potential TF2 update with me? Like, I don't want to come off sleazy like, ooh, yeah, I know these guys. It's not like that. Ages ago, here we go. This is something I can share. It's kind of interesting. Ages ago, and I mean literally years ago, I was invited to a small group chat, not even a group chat, it was a server of small TF2, god damn it, of smaller TF2 YouTubers. And I made some connections there, you know? I made friends with some of them. Some of them I have not talked to in a long time, whether it's due to just kind of falling out. You do that with online people, especially when it's been years, and some of them are... You go on to find, oh, some of them have made less than desirable choices. I'm not naming names. I am not about to start throwing people under the bus or going after anyone. No siree. Not about to do all that. Whoa. But it was fun. It was good. And, you know, I still talk to several of the people from that place. I still keep up with them to the best of my ability. It's kind of crazy. It's through TF2 that I started not only my career, but have known some of my absolute best friends. The career thing isn't that surprising. Like, I started off by making TF2 clip dumps. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, TF2 was my gateway into YouTube? What? It's not like my little Sona here is just a more cartoony version of my TF2 soldier loadout, but with bisexual glasses. Fucking whoop-de-doo there. But it's also, I don't know if I've told the story. It was when I first started playing TF2, I met one good friend of mine that I am not friends with, because they did go on to kind of be a tugs that collar, not that great of a person. But I met them through Don't hurry up. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. This is too stressful of music for... God damn it! Polar! Crash, can you just reach out a little bit to your left, please? I don't know how I'm supposed to hit both of these. Like, how am I not hitting that left one? Totally real Wireland 4 music. Oh, it's a Siva Gunner track, ain't it? I really hope there's nothing copyright. Well, that's a game over. Let's see if I can recognize something weird. This sounds normal to me. Maybe I'm stupid. Then again, I haven't listened to Wireland 4 too much. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, fuck. Where was I at? It's kind of ranting. This is an actual good remix. I mean, it sounds pretty good already. Hard to fuck up when you use Wireland 4 as a base. You know, fuck. I would play it, but I worry about copyright. It's not from Wireland 4. Ah, true. This is making me think of, this is... God, I'm about to fully show off how much of a nerd I am with specific fandoms. I don't know if I've brought this... I think I've brought it up in, like, broad strokes before. I'm a fan of, like, mashup tournaments. I keep up with that community somewhat. You know, if anyone here is, like, a Siva Gunner head, you know, fluent in that, like, community and idea, you'll know of, like, King for Another Day. There's such a wide community of, like, all these different mashup music tournaments, and I love them. I don't keep up with all of them. There's way too fucking many to keep up with, like, all of them. But one that I specifically really love and that I keep up with hardcore is called Mashup Week Megamix. It's so fucking cool. One of the tracks uses this as like a base, and it's good. I know I missed the crate back there. I'm trying to collect some Wumpas to get a new life before I die and try again. What I'm saying here is go check out Mashup Week Megamix. It's got some banger ass remixes of cool songs. I just want to get those crates. I don't know how I got them on my first try, and now every subsequent try I've been somehow perfectly slipping between them. This goes to show how good at video games I am. Matchup tourneys are cool. I would go into more detail, but I imagine how I can go into like little rants about TF2 or Ben 10, but about fucking mashup music tournaments. They're cool. They are cool, and I'm not trying to say and be like, oh, they're cringe, so I don't want to talk about it. It's more so I know my audience, and the same way I'm not going to go off on a big old Ben 10 rant unless there are some people in chat saying, hey, you should. I'm not going to go on that kind of rant. If you check out Megamix, Stan, Ruler of Everything, that is where I'm fully showing my bias. I fucking love Tally Hall, and there's an entire character in the tournament that's just Tally Hall. That's their whole shtick, is that they're a Tally Hall character, and they pull a bunch of Tally Hall music, and it's themed around time and shit. It's like, fuck, I love this. And I keep missing that damn crate. This is a damn good remix. Oh, like, don't answer, but am I stupid? Am I stupid with how I just keep missing that one on the left? It's not like I have the ability to slow down. It's all icy there. I slide back and forth. Come on. Like, come on. All right, while we're paused, I'll go ahead and turn the music back on. I feel stupid, but I managed to get it once. Maybe try approaching it from the left instead of the center. Maybe. Not really. Maybe I cut to the right too much. I feel like coming from the center was what I did the first time, though, but maybe I'm wrong. It's fine. Clearly, I'm in a much better state than I was last night about streaming, that I can sit here and die on this one spot over and over. I'm still jovial. I don't know what was going on with me yesterday. Was just not feeling too well, but I'm good now. Maybe it's because I'm allowing myself to just fucking rant about stuff while I play a really damn good video game. Maybe it really was just I was playing some stank-ass movie games. And for some reason my brain was like, you like movie games. You want to play fucking Lion King and Meet the Robinsons and you're going to have a good time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have a great time. And then I didn't have a great time. We all have our... We do. I'm usually... This isn't me trying to say, like, as a compliment to myself. I'm usually a bit better at least recognizing my more off days. Okay, going in from the left was the idea. Good thinking there, cool gamer. Usually I'm better at recognizing when I'm having an off day and be like, okay, we won't stream tonight. Oh, fuck, I missed the... I got the crate, but I missed that checkpoint. So I gotta do it again anyways. Sorry, Polar. Lion King is pretty infamous from my knowledge. It wasn't infamous to me. I hadn't heard of it, and I went into it thinking, it can't be that bad. It was that bad. It was bad. Yeah. I really tried to give it my all. You know? But, like, yeesh. Immediately, the second level was bullying me, and it was like, I don't know how any child from the 90s was supposed to not even beat this, but just enjoy this. Like, if you were a fan of the movie, it's like, I want to play Lion King, I want to be Simba. No, no one would enjoy this. Oh, I thought those first ones were gonna lift. That's fine. We're gonna get all the crates. They juke you out. They trick you. All right, this is gonna be... There we go. That one I could tell was gonna be a little trickier to hit. Yep. Yep. I think I'm gonna be able to get through this just fine. There we go. Now, assuming there wasn't like a secret path on another level or something, should be all of them. Yeah, yeah, there it is. That's what I like to see. Hey, Boo Boo Bear. Hey, Boo Boo Bear, that's a pretty nice gym you got there. I'm smarter than the average Bandicoot. I'm getting a drink of water. Remember to stay hydrated out there, folks. We are one step closer to 100%ing the game. Or I could contribute at least a little bit. Yeah, you help. That I was stupid for not trying that. So good tip there. Whoa! Oh fuck! This is the trap. Clock is absolutely a game I should play on stream sometime. I know it mostly for its soundtrack, more so than the game itself. Road to Ruin. I got the secret gem here, not the regular gem. But can you blame me for only knowing this game through its music? Look, they did this on the Super Nintendo. Who was the composer? Tim Follins, I believe. Fucking madman. There's gotta be a way I can reach there. Actual fucking madman managing to pull this off. Oh, I can totally get across there. This music has me pumped. Well, until I died there, but like this music has me pumped otherwise. Oh, I made that a minute ago. I can totally make it again. I think I'm going about it the wrong way. I'm pretty sure there's a you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna try for it anyways. Yep. Okay. I think I need to somehow get Aku Aku over there. full Gamerino tricks there, you know. That's just Wiz. He's the best Gamerino you've ever heard. And you hear him easily because he's loud as fuck. And fuck is very loud. Right, this could, I think this actually is up. I think this is one of those levels that I need to get the secret path on a different one to get the crate, so we'll hold off on doing Road to Ruin. Unbearable. Oh boy, is this another... Bro, just go straight. No, I think that's one, because of how everything's set up, you need to have a secret path, so I'll come back to it. That's the thing with Crash 2. There's a lot of levels that you cannot complete unless you do a secret path on a future level. And I've not gone and done all the secret paths on all the levels. I watch you because I just started streaming Crash 2 today after being the original. Woo! Slow Baron, welcome. I hope you enjoy my little playthrough of it. I'm in the midst of trying to 100% complete. What are your thoughts on Crash 2 to Crash 1? Because my thoughts are, this game is good. Crash 1 is stinky and not good. But you know, it'd be interesting to get another streamer's opinion. I was a little too locked in, and then that music cut out, and then the music stopped from the media share. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. But instead we get not better music, but damn good music. I can never hate you, Crash 2 soundtrack. Crash soundtrack in general. The Crash 1 soundtrack is kind of weak compared to the other games, like, I guess. But even then, it still has some bangers here and there. But Crash 2 is just objectively... Woo! Woo! Love this. Pew, pew. But yeah, Slow Run, now that I have a chance to actually sit and compose my thoughts. You know, what's your take? What is your take on Crash 1 and Crash 2? If you would like to share with the class. Or don't share with the class. I can't really force you. I can just hope that you do. Yep. And big jump. Again, my thoughts are Crash 1 is not good. Crash 2 clears it. Not a surprising take, I'm aware. Smile. Thank you, Nub. If you'd rather not share with the class, that's a-okay with me. You don't gotta. You know, if you're just here to watch, then I hope you enjoy. Have a fun time. God damn it. Again, I gotta try and remember how some of these stages are laid out after, you know, not being in them for some time. You know, we just beat the game. Crash 1 is a stress test. I would have broken the game without save states on the emulator. Oh, buddy. You don't know the half of it, man. I didn't play with save states. I'm playing through these games, so I'm going to assume you're new here. I have a mission to play through every Crash game, because I've admittedly only played through the original trilogy, Crash Team Racing, and Crash 4 It's About Time. You know, I want to play through all of them, and I'm trying to give myself the challenge of play them, even though I'm emulating, I'm trying to play them as if I was on original hardware. No save states, none of that. Because, you know, that it'd be disingenuous to kind of talk about them. Because if I could save state, then it would make so much of Crash 1's issues kind of superfluous. Or it's like, well, you know, what's the point of this challenge if I can just save state? Not saying it's a good challenge or anything, but it helps with my points of this kind of sucks because I can't save whenever. So I very much feel you on the stress test thing. This is not me saying it to pity me, but just know, oh boy, yeah, yes. I totally get it. My main thesis thought with Crash 1 is, how the hell did any kids in the 90s enjoy this enough for it to get as popular as it did? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad it did. It led to phenomenal games like this and Crash Team Racing and Crash 3. But oh boy. Don't lose all of your lives by getting distracted. I won't, don't worry. Don't worry, my viewers know me for my incredible ability to split my attention between the game and chat. I've definitely never slipped up or choked by reading chat. Never ever. I just choke on my own because it's fun. Yeah. That's my main thought with Crash 1 is, how the hell did kids in the 90s love and buy this enough for Sony to look at it and be like, yeah, no, you can do it again. Sure, why not? You get another chance. I'm happy that they did. But it's like, god damn. This game truly feels like a good first attempt. You fucking kidding me? I got all the crates, so I guess this is just another that I need the secret. Another thing is, even though I've beaten every game in the original trilogy, and I've 100%ed Crash 3 and Crash Team Racing, I've not 100%ed Crash 2 until this very stream, so I don't quite remember where, well, not quite remember, I don't know where everything is or what I gotta do. I guess I'll just move on to the next world and hope for the best. Hey, boo-boo. Let's go 100% Crash 2. Vortex Strikes Back. Hanging out, I already did. Good. Digging it. I was not too hot on this level. I remember playing this one last week and being like, pull tugs collars, goes, But let's see if we can get it up. Yep, already I'm remembering why I wasn't a fan. Yeah, Crash, me too. Bonk, bonk, bonk. But yeah, I have plans to play through every game in the Crash series. Maybe skipping over... Thanks, Crash. Maybe skipping over CTR, because I did, like, just completely on its own do a full stream where I full cleared the adventure mode in one sitting, in one 6-hour-long live stream. I 100%ed the full story mode of CTR just back in November. So I would maybe skip on it for my big old playthrough because, like, I just played it. But other than that, yeah, I plan on going through all of them. Wrath of Cortex, Twin Sanity. All in. Is that when your save was lost? That was the first time. And then, remember, Nub, I went back and did a second stream where I actually did the whole 6 hours and did the whole game. I look forward to stuff like Twin Sanity because I have heard some like really good stuff about it. I'm not looking forward to some of the other games like Wrath of Cortex or Tag Team Racing, where I've heard less than good about it. I've also heard not so good things about Crash Nitro Kart, but I have a friend who like heard that I was doing this and was like, you know, I hope you enjoy Nitro Kart because I quite enjoy it. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Because he also holds the general Crash opinion of Twin Sanity is cool, but rushed, like clearly rushed. And Wrath of Cortex is not that good. You know, he holds all the ratings, but he was like, no, Nitro Kart's pretty good. Like, it's not as good as CTR. I was like, yeah, I know that's kind of a given. But he's like, you know what, for what it is, Nitro Kart's pretty good. And it's like, you know what? I look forward to it. Okay. I want to suss out. What do I need to do? Okay. Just deal with these. I'm not too worried about getting all the goodies. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Just break all the crates. Whee! Look at me go. Look at me clear everything out of here. And I think the big thing is when I'm going through this playthrough, what do you mean I don't have the gem? What do you mean? I have all the colored gems. Am I stupid? Is it because I've died? Is there like a no death route where you need to get to this point? Hang on. But before I continue, I'm gonna pull up the Crash wiki just in case, because I could be big and stupid. But it could also be a case of no, you need just a completely different gym for some reason. The secret warp area here, which transports Crash to the sixth warp zone, reveals the alternate route and road to ruin. Second clear gym without completing the death route. No, how do I? Hang on. Crash. Digging it. Secret passage. All right, we're opening up a video here to see. Am I stupid? I'm gonna mute it so that y'all don't have to worry about hearing it. It's on the Insane Trilogy. So I'm just gonna kind of skim through it real quick to make sure. Am I big and stupid? Yes, but also, what is the issue? I'm really hoping it's not a case of I do have to get through it without dying or something. That'd be lame. Oh, yep, it is a death route one, but it's not where the secret platform is. Where is the secret platform? And how doth one access it? Oh! That is interesting. Okay, so that is a no death route, so we're gonna have to come back to this level anyways. But there, we can also get the secret platform over here, the secret path over here, which I was not aware there was a secret path. Pew pew. This might be one of those levels where I'm gonna have to go into it with like multiple Akus so I can try and get that no death route. You can't reach me now, idiot. I'm not worried about getting the time trial challenge game. Shut up. Well, if I can't get all the crates, I might as well just speed run through and not worry about getting all the crates right now. Yep. Yep. No, fuck you, B. Stupid B. Make me look bad. The secret path should be up ahead here. Yeah, it's where that plant is right now. I gotta... So even though this normally would kill, you gotta do that. That is one of the more obtuse secrets, I would say. I'm not quite sure how you would ascertain that. But hey, I'm here. This is the secret path. This is what I was talking about, Nub. You need to do this. Oh, that is vile. That is also, what the fuck, game? Hang on. Hang on, you're gonna be evil and fucked up. And you're gonna hide a TNT in here. But also you're gonna require me to somehow jump around that nitro? Huh. Maybe vile is the wrong word. This is some Crash 1 bullshit going on, alright? That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Maybe, yeah, something like that. Okay. I guess we're just doing this level now. Yep. So there, that I needed that secret path so I could get all the boxes. So it wouldn't matter if I go straight. I wouldn't have gotten all the boxes here. Pew, pew, pew. This whole level just gives off Crash 1 vibes. Not necessarily, you know, in a positive way. Like, it's giving off the Ruin levels vibes. Oop. Come on. Oop. Oh, and there was a no death route here that hopefully didn't have any boxes on it. I don't remember if it had boxes when I did it last time, because I know I did it. I had to be sure before I started just spinning through crates that one of them wasn't just going to be a nitro. So there's all that. There's no way I can reach that. So presumably that's part of the no death run, which hopefully I don't need. I'll go and do the bonus. Bonuses are always fun. It's a bonus. It's time for a Cadicarus Bounds round. Yeah, that's right. It's different bonus music here because we just want to be special, don't we? I do remember quite enjoying this little. It's a cute little way to do a bonus challenge to have you run back and forth like that. Can you come back, please? I need to jump. Thank you. Up, up, up. Doo, doo, doo. And I get all these with a big, not all of them, but I got some of them with a big lop. I didn't want to spin those away. 69. It was 69 for a minute. I can be funny and cool. I should never make noises like that again. They must have eaten the barbecue for breakfast. I just can't help but think of that one. It's that old Crash 2 commercial where they made Crash speak for some reason. Like, they had him speak, and he does like a Australian accent, and it's like funny in like a, oh my god, what were we thinking kind of way. Oh, look at that. There we go. So yeah, I needed that. Break every box in Road to Ruin without dying. So yeah, okay, the death run on that one was just for the other gem. All right, we are going to take a quick break. I gotta use the bathroom already, and my water bottle's getting low because Crash makes me very thirsty. Just playing Crash Bandicoot gets me all thirsty. But we've already gone from like 76 to 85%. So I am somewhat confident that we'll be able to clear through the rest of this tonight. Hopefully, no promises, but we'll be back in a moment, everyone. Use the chance to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back. We're real. We're good. I refreshed myself a little. Got something to drink. Now we gotta do digging it. Wait, it's digging it. Road to nowhere. Unbearable. Hang on, wait. Is Unbearable's the other bear riding one that I couldn't quite figure out? So hang on, I'm also gonna check while I'm here. Am I stupid? See, totally bear. It's a secret level. I'm gonna try the previous bear riding levels before it's crashed once again. And bear it was during the day. Bear down it was evening. Now totally bear it's night. Make it harder. How do I get all the crates? I'm just trying to check. First will come across the line of tunnels that were protected from the giant polar bear. The tunnels were rendered above their mobile. At one point of the level, crash might see up by jumping into a plank of a pit that the giant polar bear falls in it. The new signal includes additional crates and new enemies. And then goes back to Ancient Secret. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, I was just reading up. It seems like we can do this. There's not a warp that we need to get in another level. You can get it all in this. So I'm gonna try and see if I can. So I was just kind of reading that and checking. I do love how the giant bear looks. Like, it's so dumb, but I kind of love it. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can get through it without dying. Easier said than done, but I have confidence. I have lots of confidence in myself as a gamer. Up, up, up. Up. See, like that small little recovery. That was neat. Well, that less so. But I've already made up with it. Made up for it. Ah, goddamn. Up. Yep. Spin those guys out of the way. Checkpoint here. Supposedly, is this the secret area? Oh, there it is. Now, I would have had no clue to jump down there. Again, I gotta wonder. How many of these can I accurately judge as like, oh, that's bullshit? I can totally get up there. I can totally get up there, right? Hang on. I can use the speedrun trick to get up there, right? If I can just get a little closer. There we go. That trick is so neat to pull off. It's tricky, but I love it for how tricky it is to pull off. You got to do like a really interesting spin. I'm gonna come back for that in a second. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and get it now. Up. Okay. Up. Up. Checkpoint. God, this is a very interestingly put together little bonus area. Okay, hang on. I want to jump up here. I want to get these, and then come back and break that. Okay. How dangerous of a little mouseoid are you? Not overly. Okay, well, I could have done that a lot better. Up. Up. Die. Up. Oh. I thought this was another area where I had to do like some tricky platforming to get. Bonk. Well, just kind of cheesed through it. Now, I'm not sure where the nitro crate switch is. It said that there was a... Oh, Right there. Hopefully, when we come out of the bonus area, it won't need me to, it won't put me too far ahead, because I've already forgotten the layout of this level a bit. Just a little. But luckily, we've not died at all, so maybe we can get that challenge of not dying. Bwomp. How much more of the level is there? Not too much more. I know you're up there, you big stupid blithering bear. Eee! I almost just jumped right off the fucking edge. Hey, hey, whoa, hey. Oh, mama. Hoo. Oh, the little lizard guy. Oh, he's dead now. I was gonna be like, oh, he survived. Oh, he didn't. I crouched. You could see that I started the crouch animation. Oh, okay, we're not getting without dying, but at least we're getting all the crates, I think. Wee. Wow. I want that little lizard guy to live. I don't want to kill him. Never mind. Why can't he live? Why is he not allowed to live? Oop. That quick spin into slide. It's difficult. It's difficult to pull off. Oop. Nope, those are TNTs. Up. Not quite. We're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get all the crates. Hopefully. I'm hoping real hard. Hoping and coping. I can't tell if I'm running into the edge and that's blowing them up or what. Hopefully that's all, then we don't have to come back. No, two were missing. What do you mean two are missing? Can I jump across there? Like, is this an am I stupid moment? Hang on. Crash to unbearable. Missing 2 boxes. Oh, fuck off. In the bonus area, there were 2 crates that I missed. I might as well warp room back and just restart the level. Because I know where it is. Ah. There's apparently 2 off-screen crates in the bonus area after the polar bear falls through the floor. And like, come on, man, this isn't Crash 4. I shouldn't be expected to check every nook and cranny of a level. This isn't It's About Time. Who knows, maybe we'll get to it and it will be obvious that there was something secret. And I'm just, you know, as the name would suggest, stupid. Stupid lizard, fuck you. Fuck you, kids. Take my piping hot shit. I love that gif. Part of me almost wonders if I should have played the Polar Express game. I don't know anything about that game, but I know the movie. It's kind of a boring movie, admittedly, so maybe it wouldn't have been a good game. Die. Fuck you, lizards. And go ahead and get the checkpoint here. Whee! I love that he freezes for a moment in midair. Has to really decide, are we gonna enter the secret area? All right, let me hit this the normal way so I don't have to worry about. Okay, so let me see what the game facts thing said. By that part with the Aku crate and the Windbang's crate, go to the higher platform next to the Aku crate and do high jumps, and you'll hit 2 invisible crates. So not this part. Yep. It's the part like just ahead. I love Crash's face when he does the high, or when he does the ground pound. He's so happy. Fuck. This is why I did the checkpoint right before, don't worry. Yep. Yep. Bonk. Bonk. Woodwooga. And I ran right into that one when I really didn't. They shoot at such a weird timing. I want a ground pound game. Come on. Yep. I thought I could slide under. I was mistaken. It's fine. I got plenty of lives. Yep. Slobrion has followed. Welcome over here, Slobrion. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. All right. Going through it. We're going through it. No deaths this time. We can't die now. Yep. 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 Those bullets, they're weirdly spaced out. I don't want to sit here and complain about a whole lot. And it'd be a chud thing to do, and I ain't a chud. Not all the time. Okay, this is the part where I apparently missed some invisible crates that weren't obvious. So, Chat, is that kind of a bullshit hiding spot? You can't really see them unless you really, really jump up there, and if you get. Well, thank you, game. If you get Aku, you're not going to think to jump all the way. Actually, that was a good thing I died because there's no way I need to go back down to get this. So you know what? For once, game, thank you for killing me because I wouldn't have thought to jump back down and get that. Okay, duck, jump. Hup. Hup. That one you can't duck under. I want to, yeah, time it for that. That's what I wanted to do. Yep. Now I kill you. Now we can complete the rest of the level. Yeah, fuck you. I don't need to do your whole thing. I don't need to do your whole kill all the moles thing. Fuck all that noise. Hell yeah. Makes me think of when I skipped the mole stuff in Turtle Woods. It's a powerful moment. It's a small thing, but just any time in a game when you're able to just skip a portion of a level, it's always good. Feels powerful. It gives me a hint, a little sip of the power that speedrunners must feel when they're like in their element. As someone who's not really speedran many games, except for being the world record holder on open season for GameCube, it's a power trip. Yep, there we go. So that should be all the crates now. Yep. Then of course we're gonna have to come back to this level again because apparently there's another secret warp thing here, but I kind of want to focus on getting other levels done before I worry about. Actually, no, we should probably go ahead and do this while we're here. Oop. No. No crate left untouched. All right, come on, Polar. Let's go. Let's fuck him up. I believe we'll have to... I'll go ahead and finish the level, and then I'll come back and start it again to go for the secret warp, because I want to make sure I lock in and save that I got the gem. Just so I don't have to go through all of it all over again. Come on, show me the money. There it is. Okay. And we're gonna have to come back here again to get the secret. Let me see. Level contains secret warp. After the last time, the final chase involved giant polar. At the end, polar will throw a crash over a giant pit into which the giant bear falls. That pit can be jumped across again from the other side. By doing so, in reverse of the track, crash will find polar sitting. If you stand in front of him, the secret warp will be activated. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and save. And we're gonna try and see if we can hit that secret warp that it's speaking of. Because then it leads to a secret level, which is Totally Bare, which is supposedly an even harder polar riding level. Oh, doesn't that just sound fun, everyone? The levels I already find a little difficult, but harder. I don't know why I jumped there. It's good. Well, let's get going, everyone. Let's see if we maybe my gamer god instincts will kick in when we get to Totally Bare, and I'll just completely clear through it easy peasy. No issues at all. It could happen. We all know that there's secretly some gamer god stuff going on deep in the recesses of my mind, and I just pull it out at the most unexpected of times. Like, I managed to hit that early red gem when I played this game. You know, get it before the boss fight and do shit like that. You're never gonna see a professional speedrunner pull off fumbling this bad and yet still not losing. Whoop. Not worried about getting the secret. Also not gonna be worried about getting the bonus, because I'm just worried about getting the secret warp. Yep. You would never see professional games players professionally play games the way I do. You know, it's unheard of. They would beat you with rocks and hammers for playing video games the way I do now. I do it the old-fashioned way, with grit and gumption and gaslighting my audience, because it's funny, but, like, you know, harmless gaslighting. Old-fashioned way, just as Twitch meant for you to do. Oh, I started to clip into the wall there a little weirdly. All right, now supposedly you can jump across the pit and get back. Supposedly you can. Or so the wiki tells me so. If I waste all my lives failing on it just to, like, find out that, oh, that's a myth and the wiki's wrong or something, I'll take that L. Would not be the first time I was fooled by a wiki. Oh. All right. I'm trying to hit that jump. I'm trying to hit the slide spin jump. Then again, this polar segment is pretty short, so it's not like too big of a hassle if I die. It's really not that big of a deal. And I have the lives to kind of waste on this. There's no way I can get across that with the normal jump. Maybe I should just try for... Okay, so I didn't have to try and go for any weird stuff. Just a normal long jump. Hey, Polar. Oh, There we go. This is totally bare. Let's see. Oh, no, there's totally bare. Yeah, there's a bunch of hidden levels up in here. There's totally fly, which I've already gotten the gem for. I'm gonna go ahead and save here. I don't know if you can access this warp room like doing normal means. Like, I bet if I jump in the middle here, it's not gonna let me go up or down. Yeah, no. We don't have this secret path. There's Snow Go, which we still need to get the gem, and Road to Ruin. Actually, no, we already got the gem there. We got totally fly, so all we gotta do is just get totally bare. Dark Horse. Beat totally bare in less than a minute 19. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Some jumps you have to hit run and then jump right after. God damn it. I was about to say, oh, hey, I'm already getting through this pretty good. That gamer god instinct kicking in. Nope. Nope. Fudged it up. Actually, it doesn't count as fudging because I didn't hit a checkpoint yet. All right. Watch me fuck up the first jump or something. Like, at least there's not like an icy bit. At least not yet. Yep. Yep. This is one I'm not looking forward to doing the time trial challenge on, because this is one of the harder levels to get the like platinum time trial on in the Insane trilogy, from what I've heard. So I'm not looking forward to doing that retro achievement. Yep. Oh, no, okay. How am I supposed to hit those two on the left? Like, that seems way too hard of a left turn to be able to hit, but maybe I'm stupid. Maybe it is doable. Time will tell. Okay, it's because you hit that and miss some of them, so gotta die. It's just the way it is on Crash. That's what you do. You just fuck up and you die. That's fine. Well, I'm in my random ranting mood where I'm not so hyper focused, because I'm just kind of gauge how I'm supposed to hit the crates in a level. Maybe I'm supposed to try and jump over onto the left when that statue appears. I don't know, that's weird. Another random video idea I had. This is one that I'm kind of... Of course I hit that. Video idea that I had literally just this morning. I kind of want to do more just like really stupid rankings. Like, I just rank things in a way that I don't think anyone else has considered. I want to rank every one of Dr. Doofenshmirtz's schemes from Phineas and Ferb on like how actually evil they are, you know? Some days he's actually plotting like global annihilation, and then other days he's freezing the hot dog water in some guy's hot dog stand so that he can sell bratwursts. And it's like, I'm just kind of fascinated by that. I want to see like how evil does he actually get, because I don't know all of his schemes off the top of my head. I don't know like all of them. Oh, that was supposed to be a long jump, but I couldn't have known. I couldn't have known because those guys were literally blocking the way. It's fine. I'm a knower now. Now I am a knower. I am in the know. Yep. And so I think it'd just be kind of interesting to go through and, you know, tally up my official thoughts on every one of his schemes, on how evil they are. I think I was supposed to long jump there. Hopefully we got all of them. If it says I failed. Okay, there we go. There we go. That actually wasn't that bad. Maybe the difficulty is going to more kick in if I try to like do the speedrun challenge, but I'm not, at least not live tonight. There we go. Little secret. Obtain every clear gem in the secret warp room. Oh, that's all of them, I guess. Bam. And I think we've gotten all the gems on this floor. We have. I'm so good. Actually, I'll save on the floor up above, because now we got to go back to digging it. Remember, we gave up on that level, but I still got to do it. I still got to get the no death route on there. So we're not out of the clear yet. I am very fond of that little polar image. It's adorable. The hanging out we did, digging it. We're missing 2 of them. I'm curious where both of those are going to be. I want to focus on getting the no death route first. Like, I'm still going to try and break all the crates where I can. But if I die, I'll restart. So can I want to check. So you can kill them. I was under the assumption you just couldn't kill them at all. Probably not wise to try and go about killing them when there's like the multiple. But hey, good to know that I could if I wanted to. Like here. That is good to know. I just never really tried it because I assumed that I just couldn't because of all the spikes on them. Which I think is a more than fair assumption to make. Like, okay, a lot of the time enemies that are spiky on top are deadly. I don't think it's that out there to be mindful of that. Pew pew. Oh. Okay. Yep. You I don't mind killing because you're just right here on your own. Like, okay. Game. What was that? I ground pounded him like you told me to. I won't ground pound that guy, just be safe. But like, game, the fuck? Just the fuck. No, just that. Let me checkpoint and then I'll bonus. Maybe there'll be an Aku crate down here. I don't remember. Probably not. I require the game to be kind to me for a moment and recognize, oh, he's having a bit of a tough time. Let's go easy on him. That's not Crash's way. All right, I'm gonna attempt the impossible and download a Windows program on Linux. Oh, goddamn, good luck. Good luck there, soldier. No! Yep. Good luck there, soldier. Like, actually, goddamn, good luck. I've heard Linux, like, support for Windows stuff has gotten better over the years, especially with stuff like Wine and, you know, Steam really being a contributor to that. There we go. Let's do the no death route now. Oh. Oh, this is kind of fucked. Already? Oh god, there's more crates here. Game, you better offer me a way to go back to that divided platform and get the stuff that I otherwise could not have. Huh? Yeah. It's possible mainly in Wine, but other programs like Bottle do some sort of foolery to make installers run. Huh. Oh, that's cute. It's Wine and it's Bottle. Wait, that's actually adorable. I do love creative naming scheme with programs like that. Oh, fuck you, plant. Sorry, Seth Rogen lives in the back of my brain. Okay, so I think there were crates on that right path. I've done the death route now, so there's less to worry about in that regard. But yeah, there are a bunch of crates along here. So I gotta figure out if I can slowly make my way back here. Safely. There's this. Okay. Oh. No. I don't know how I spun that off. Are you gonna summon another? Am I safe? I can get these. I really never liked the splitting branching path bullshit that it does. No one ever likes this. It's cool in concept. Like in concept alone. But in practice, it's always annoying. Okay. What are we doing here, game? Oh, I can jump over that. Couldn't jump over that. Ah. That is neat that I can jump over those. Okay, hang on. I have this level loaded up. Not loaded up. I have the page for it loaded up. Okay. Already did Road to Ruin. Also access second clear gym without completing by going down the left slope path with the two rejoin and jumping along the green grass to the left edge. A walk through. Both clear gyms. Was I a fool? I mean, already I was kind of a fool for not taking Aku into the level. So yeah, he goes down the left path. He does the whole death route. I need to get up to the part in the level where I'm at and figure out how am I supposed to get through. Do you just bust through with Aku? No, you can spin the bees? I was under the impression you couldn't spin the bees at all. Okay, I'm just stupid. I was really under the impression that you just couldn't spin the bees. Okay, you have to be fast, but you can spin them. Okay. Honestly, good to know for when I eventually come back and redo these levels for challenge runs. Get out of here, stupid bees. No one likes you. Okay. You're kidding me. I got stuck. I got jibbed. I spun. I talked about this when I was first talking about, you know, going through and beating this game. The difficulty spike going from just casually playing Crash 2 and Crash 3 to going for full completion is always a bit of a big jump, you know? Okay, thank you, game, for pitying me by giving me Aku. But I'm not gonna need them. I won't need them. I'm gonna get through all this. No damage. No damage. No damage, sirree. None for me. I'm just breaking that crate. I don't even care. Where is it? There. Kill. Are we about to be at the part where they split? Yes. Wow, and it still counts it because I technically already did it. Now, in theory, I should just be able to run through this without worrying about the bees now. I did say I was going to go through that whole thing without taking damage now. Not even from that bee. Now, fuck you, bee. Not on my watch. And now we're gonna speed through here. Speed run time. Yep. Aha! Okay. I am glad I've done this now, because I think now I won't have to come back here until I inevitably decide, yeah, I choose masochism. I'm gonna go for all the retro achievements. But until then, until I choose that course, I don't think I'll have to come back. Because that should be all of the gems. In digging it. All 2 of them. It's only 2. That's fine. I did them. I got them. We're good. Ah. My thumb is very much starting to blister up good, so I don't know if we are fully completing this tonight. I'm gonna go a bit longer. I would like to go a bit longer, but like, woo. This is how you know it's a good Crash game, just like Crash Team Racing. My thumb starts to really hate it, despite how much fun I'm having. Cold hard Crash. Screw it, let's just hop right in. Let's just Google. Let's just jump right into it. As for what I understand, what Bottles does is that it acts as a front for Windows files to download through Bottles so that the program can compile it into something Linux can understand and play. Eventually I'll make the jump over, and then maybe I'll even do a funny video about, can I swap over to Linux and get all of my programs working without any issues? You know, one of those like challenge run type videos. What the fuck was that, Crash? How'd you do that? Crash, how'd you pull that off? You walked along it. Oh, this is the level I was thinking of with the fucked up and evil bonus room. I could have sworn I jumped on that guy, but okay. Anything over here? The game is starting to condition me a bit like Crash 4 did to sit here and question. I shouldn't have gone for that. Like, game, you cannot sit here and give me like mental reconditioning. We shouldn't be doing this game. This is the difficult bonus stage from what I remember. Because it's got a lot of moving parts to it. But we'll see if that still holds true. Jump on you and you. Bonk. Maybe I am thinking of a different level. Or maybe the difficulty is going to come in with the no death route. I just like making Crash move around weird. Crash is adorable, especially his, like, this model for him. For Crash 2 and 3, and I love it. No, game, you can't. I know your evil tricks. I wish there would be an Aku mask somewhere. Alright, you run towards, you run away, and you die. There is the mask. Bim, 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 bim. I still hold true what I said of like this being a fucking great game. No matter what my gripes are gonna be of it tonight, of, you know, being stupid and going for full completion. Actually, that's not stupid. It's just the Crash rigmarole of difficulty for all this. Game, stop mocking me. Stop telling me I'm bad by telling me I didn't get the time trial. I don't care. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yes, run at me. Up. Up. There. No, what? Okay, the game's fair. Well, as fair as Crash can be, at the very least. I wanted to slide through and like break all them with the momentum, but I lose so much of it just getting across here. I can't even tell where I'm at to break all this shit. There it is. Yep. I do really love sliding on the ice and sending Crash flying. Yep. Yep. I don't know what gonna happen. Oh, you're kidding me. I would very much like that. Well, now I would really very much like that. Okay. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Spin. I gotta lock in a little bit here just to make sure I don't fuck up everything and die. Okay, I haven't died yet. Okay. Yep. There's that. We'll come back for it. Huh? Because we got to come back here and get the secrets. That was really reckless. I should not have jumped the way I did, but it paid off. Oh, we have to make our way all the way back through. Yep. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It was just that. That was the only secret extra crate, I believe. Yep. I think now it'll be smooth sailing. I gotta still watch out. There's still some nitros. Yep. There we go. We got the gem. We did the death route. Got the checkpoint. I think we'll be good from this point on. I'm gonna wait. Fuck you. Evil penguin. You ain't Penta. Okay. Yes, I do have to make those noises. It's all a part of the process, you know? Come on, just break. Thank you. That's all those. It truly is a process. Now, I don't think dying on the death route should really count it, because it doesn't count it for, like, re-challenging the death route. What do you mean I missed 38? What do you mean? There's a secret route somewhere. There has to be. There has to be, because what do you mean 38 of them? Cold, hard, crash. Death route. And the players have block maps point to the death route. You can additional play traverse the death route and return to skull platform and collect every crate. Player must traverse the death route and return to the skull platform in order to collect every crate. Hang on. Let me check here. Bonus stage, checkpoint area. Both gems. Is this not one that I need? So it recommends getting a third Aku crate. So I went back. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm watching through this walkthrough to see. Am I stupid? What's the difference here? What do you do differently? So the switch is activated. He comes back. Slips and slides right through everything. Hold on, Crash. Steady on there, boy. Yeah, I did all that. I got that. Oh, fuck off. Hang on. Dies, skips the checkpoint. To get it, I was supposed to do the death route in its entirety and then die, so that takes me back past. Hang on, I gotta double check. Oh, you're kidding me. I had to do the death route, then hit the checkpoint, then go through the death route. It works. It's mostly right about my first assumption, but it doesn't actually run off of limits per se. It actually emulates it through balls. I'm glad you got that working. Do I do this level again? Ruination, behaving. I'm gonna try and go for it again, I guess. I didn't realize, God, that is such a convoluted way to do the level. You gotta, no, not ruination. Cold hard crash. Let's go for it. It is fucked up, but like, okay, sure, I'll do your dirty tricks game. Let's go and do it again. Let's ride the mechanism. Let's break all of our bones. Level. That's how this feels. This might take the cake for me of least favorite level in this game. Just for its difficulty and how that said difficulty is. It's not fun. It's not a fun difficulty by any means. It's just this. No, I was about to say this feels like something from Crash 1, but no, it's fair for the most part. It's more fair than anything Crash 1 gave. So like, oh well, guess I'm not getting that double Aku. Actually, no, we're going in with 2 Akus, because you can just blitz through that death route if you go into it with 2 Aku masks. I'd very much like to do that. I'm gonna get a drink of water, and then we're gonna try and do this level. And then if I complete this level or I give up on it, I'm probably going to call it here tonight, because I'm getting tired already. Bold of me to assume I could get the last 20% of the game, 25% of the game in one go, forgetting this is Crash. This is Crash Bandicoot, baby. It's not as ruthless as the first game, but it can be kind of ruthless with how it demands of you. But you know what? I'm all right with that. I'm all right. It forces me to confront my inadequacy as a human being. I can be very philosophical playing Crash, you know? It forces me to come with the reckoning that I am not perfect, but I can still strive for perfection. Or it's just evil and made by a bunch of Australians. Could also be that. Mew. I'm going to choose to see it as a more philosophical light. Yeah, excuse me. Bing bong boom. All right, so I cannot lose this Aku mask. Just so I make sure I have 2 going into the death route. Beep, beep, beep. Not even bothering with all that bullshit. This bonus ain't hard at all. What about a bunch of bonus or a bunch of TNT crates that I gotta set off and jump off of? Ain't nothing for a seasoned professional crasher like me. Ain't nothing to it. Bonk. Bonk. I want that bonus life though, because it's good for me. I wish that I just automatically set it off and didn't activate the timer just so I could get through a little faster. Right, come and go and then declaw. Yep. I gotta wonder who did discover for Crash 2 specifically that doing a spin jump at the same time as like a wide jump would be higher than, you know, just doing one. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta do the death run. We have to go through it completely without dying. Then you gotta come back. So I'm actually gonna leave those for a minute because I already have to run back through the level in a minute. Yep. Just like I'm not too worried about getting all that, I'm gonna run through the level in a moment. Please crash. I was hoping that would hit the seal. Yep. Yep. Speed through. Okay, well, I'm not getting the invincibility then, which sucks. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, I slid under it though. Thanks, game. It's fine. It's all fine. I was supposed to get a... Oh, yeah, that's where the third mask would have been. I'll go ahead and get it now. I am not happy. This level kinda is not fun. Yeah, no, I am too tired for this shit. I'm very tired. Started stream a little early, ending it just a wee bit early. I got up to, we're up to 91% of the game done. I guess that just means next week we'll do one more stream of this game. It lasted through the entire, not the entire month of January, but most of it. That just means next week we'll come back and we'll finish it fully, but I am too tired for this shit. This level, the other levels weren't that bad, but like this level's pushing it. Good night, Nub Tubs. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to those who follow, those who know. Thank you to those who know. I don't know why I said it like that. Tune in Monday where we're gonna hopefully blitz through Winona on Pokemon Emerald and maybe get another gym leader done at the same time. I'd like to do another 2 gym leaders in one stream. Really speed through the game. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, it's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same channel you love. I've been your host for the evening. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday.